Okay, welcome everybody to another MTGO League. Going to be running some more Modern through today. This is one of my choices just this season for the Modern RCQ season. This is Green Red Eldrazi. I was trying to think of the name. It's Gorilla, isn't it? Gorilla Eldrazi. This is a slightly different list because it's running 4 Herigast erupting in Nullkite. So this is one that you don't always see, but you're able to emerge it for 6 and red, which means you can cast it for 8 mana minus the cost of whatever you're emerging it from. You have to sacrifice another creature, and then you can exile your hand and draw 3. And it's not really a combo, but if you have Sanctum of Ugin out, and I think just 4 card types in the graveyard, you can go Herigast maybe off of Chrysalis or Spawn. Go search up Emrakul, draw 3 cards, then find the Emrakul into hand, and then emerge Emrakul from Herigast, which is obviously really, really nice. Playing the rest of it's pretty standard. We are playing the full 8 4-mana Eldrazi, really good with emerge. Then we have a couple of different threats as well. We got one Sire of 7 Deaths, one Ulamog, just ones that you're able to search up with Sanctum of Ugin. Sideboard is very red heavy. We're on 3 megas at the moment, which is something I've taken from some of the lists online. Just good against things like Titan, Saga decks, and we are able to play around Megas of the Moon quite well. Yes, it shuts off our temples and things, but we're obviously only bringing it in where it's going to matter more than more to the opponent than to us. We've also got 4 Stone Rain, got 2 Unholy Heats, which I quite like. Just able to deal 6 damage for 1 mana, really nice against creature decks. And then 3 Trinispheres and a couple of Soulless Jailers rounding it off. Trinisphere we're able to cast on turn 2, so against a lot of decks that's just really, really good. So yeah, we'll jump into a league. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Hope everyone's doing very well wherever you're watching from today. If you haven't subscribed already, please do consider doing so. And also you can find a Manatraders code and link in the description below, good for 40% back in your 3rd month of subscription. So if you are interested in Manatraders, do consider using the code below. I'm going to mulligan this one. If we find a land, it's great, but we haven't got any coloured mana. This hand's not brilliant either, but we do have 2 Devourers. I think I'll keep it. Maybe bottom the Ulamog. Yeah. And then might as well reveal both Devourers. Looking for a colourless source, preferably Eldrazi Temple. We'd also take Ugin's Labyrinth. Being able to go turn 2 command, turn 3 Chrysalis. That's what we're wanting to do. But it looks like they're on Prowess. Well, you get to dig 8 deep here. Okay, so I'm going to put the temple back, and then we'll see if it's better than any of these ones. Yeah, still want the temple. Let's lead off with that. I guess I could have led with Wooded Foothills here to surveil. But okay, opponent plays another channeler. So this turn we're probably going to go Kozilek's Command, exile one of these, make a spawn. Okay, opponent does surveil a card type into the graveyard. Got 3 cards in hand. We do find another temple. So temples are... So we get to exile 2 things or make 2 spawn, but then we can't cast the Chrysalis the following turn. We could potentially just cast a Devourer, because if we go exile something, make 2 spawn, we'll have 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we'll be able to just devour the other one. So yeah, I think that's better than potentially just going for the spawn. I wonder if we're meant to do it right now so they can't surveil. We could also just exile 2 things from their graveyard. Okay. Lava Dart. So I think I'm just going to exile the Swift Spear. See if they want to flash back the Lava Dart. We could exile Swift Spear, exile Mishra's Bauble, which would shrink these. Let's go exile target creature, make some spawn. I think I'm just going to exile this. No, I'm going to exile one of these. Okay, they do have a mutagenic growth as well. Maybe I was meant to. No, I don't think so. They could Lava Dart as well. They're mutagenic growth thing, so that's 5, 8 damage. They could deal us another 2. Ooh, Kozilek's Return. Doesn't kill the Channeler. So I'm just going to devour her here. We'll exile the Dragon's Rage Channeler because we're able to block the Swift Spear. Opponent does have Lava Dart. We've got another Devourer ready to go. Okay, Iteration's very good. I've just been a tad slow here. Bloodstained Mire, okay. We will be blocking. They could have the double strike thing. Talisman, don't really want to fetch shock. We're not playing a basic mountain. What if we go 1, 2 for this? Actually, I think we can play the Devourer here for just 1 life. Oh, not the Devourer, sorry, the Chrysalis. Because we go to 4, they do have a Lava Dart. Let's attack. Like, it's not getting any better by not attacking. Maybe going to 4 is wrong. Puts us dead to Bolt, but we make a lot of blockers. If the opponent doesn't have Bolt next turn, we do just win. They surveil. They surveil to the top, so maybe I wasn't meant to go that low. Okay, Cutter is good. Don't know why they bother playing that. We're just dead anyway to the Lava Dart. Okay. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done that. So I want the Trinispheres. What don't we like? I think things like Ulamog is too expensive. Sire of 7 Deaths is good. Kozilek's Return is a little bit awkward. I think I'd rather have Unholy Heat. Just because if we do that and they mutagenic growth or whatever, it's just not really killing anything. Maybe 1 Devourer for another Unholy Heat. Yeah, I think that's fine. Maybe, yeah, maybe it was a bit greedy, but if they find the Bolt anyway and we don't play the thing, we're not attacking. I have to mulligan this one. This is okay. I'm going to bottom the Cavern. And then I think I'll just play the land to go and get our Surveil land. We could go Temple and then Labyrinth to make loads of mana for Kozilek's Command. Maybe that's better. We could always wait on that. Opponent goes to bottom. Fetch. District. Herigast. Okay, we don't want that one, but it does put a card type in the graveyard for Emrakul, which is nice. Okay, draw. We draw Chrysalis, which is nice. So I'm going to go Kozilek's Command here, and then Chrysalis. Okay, the iteration with no on 2. They must. This probably means they have another iteration in hand. Okay, so we'll cash this in here. So we'll go. Do you want to scry X draw or make a token? I think I'm going to make a token. Oh, and of course scry X draw. We could get rid of some of their stuff, but I think in my head I thought we were going to have to exile one of their creatures. We'll bottom that one. Okay, drop Talisman. So we draw here. Heath. So we'll go land. Chrysalis. I just want to keep the spawn around. Because next turn we've got 4, so Emrakul costs 9, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we draw a big Eldrazi, we'll have enough. Don't know what the opponent has in hand. I wonder if they run Consign. Rumble's good. So we'll cast a Rumble. We'll take the... Oh, we've tapped out a red. Could take the Myco Spawn. I'm going to take the Herigast, I think. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I didn't mean to play that land. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we are short. Let's fetch. I don't know that we've got enough. So if we go 1, 2 for this. 1, 2 for Talisman. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We do then have enough to Emrakul them this turn. So let's do this now so we can attack in with Chrysalis. Yeah. Possibly could have sequenced this a little bit better. And we'll go cast Herigast. I don't think the opponent usually runs Consign, but they might do. Yeah, there's Consign. They don't know we have Emrakul, so we did have to sacrifice our Chrysalis for that. But we still have, do we still have Emrakul next turn? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we have Emrakul next turn. We're still at 15 though. Of course the opponent could have more Consigned to Memories. Sprawl. Okay, well, we'll sprawl onto this. Maybe I was meant to just keep bashing him with Chrysalis. Let's do this. I'm going to go for it, I think. If they have another consign, which is quite likely, but they're going to... Okay, they're drawing, which is a good sign. Okay, they didn't have the second consign. But just didn't really do anything there. Yeah, I think we'll just resubmit. Don't think we want to make any changes. Right, this is Sanctum. No, you have to mulligan this one. This is... Yeah, this is good. Kind of want all these things. We're going to go Ugin's Lab. Do we put Mycospawn back? So you go Ugin's Lab. Yeah, I'm going to put Mycospawn back. So you get to go, yeah, Ugin's Labyrinth, put Sire underneath, Talisman, and then Kozilek's return, Kozilek's Command. Oh, another one is nice. Put that. I suppose we could have next turn gone Mycospawn into this. Okay, fetch. Expressive Iteration again is interesting. Hoping to hit, I guess, Growth or Bauble. And I'm just going to Kozilek's Return at sorcery speed to play around Consign now that we know they've got it. Ooh, Trinisphere. One, two. So if we go Kozilek's Command for 3 and then use the 3 for Trinisphere. Yeah. Okay, so we'll go exile target creature, make some spawn. Cast Trinisphere. Casting a lot of spells here on turn 2. Okay, and the opponent can't beat the, the Trinisphere. Really powerful effect if you can abuse it. So yeah, we'll move on to round 2. Trinisphere is worth a note. Trinisphere, I think it has its own entire rules section. I think it's the very last thing that's checked. So things like Delve and Affinity, everything can't reduce it to less than 3 mana. It's always the last thing that's checked. But yeah, move on to round 2. Right. Quite slow on the draw here. Like turn 3. I think we'll keep it. Let's try it. I'd be much happier on the play, but we get to go Surveil, turn 3 Chrysalis, or turn 3 Mycospawn, ramp, and then hopefully fairly fast Ulamog. This is good against a sort of slower deck. Devourer's not amazing. Lead off with a Heath here. Polluted Delta could be a range of things. Most likely it is Frog. Okay, they put one on top. We do need to be aware of Harbinger. Sometimes they do play it in the main. We'd love to draw... what do we think about Labyrinth? I don't think I want that. No. Another Chrysalis isn't actually too bad. I'm gonna go for the Heath here and just fetch out a basic, I think. Yeah, the Marsh Flats shows that they are at least running Harbingers somewhere. I think, yeah. Yeah, I thought I'll just go and get the basic here. So now we have the question, what do we cast? I think here it's just... So Writhing Chrysalis, the creature is quite unlikely to resolve. I think it's Mycospawn, go get Cavern of Souls. Because then from next turn we get to go... Oh, that does just resolve, okay. So they probably have Fatal Push. So now we're just gonna start jamming. Okay, they have Dismember. Now we're just gonna start jamming uncounterable Chrysalises. Chrysalis. These things. Okay. Draw. Ghost Quarters, not amazing. So let's just go add this. No, add red. Actually, green is fine. Could even cast another one with the tokens. They could have Subtlety. No, we can't cast another one because we played a land already, I think. Maybe we haven't actually. Okay, there's Subtlety. So I'm going to put this one on the bottom. Make the spawn. Shock this in. Play another one. Because this blocks fairly well. And the next turn we got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we find a double land, we get to cast Ulamog. If not, we'll just Devourer. The question is if they attack. Okay, they just concede. If they attack, it's an interesting question whether we like how we block. I think I just block Frog with this and don't sack any. Although I guess 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whatever happens, we've got Devourer next turn. So actually, I think I'd block and then start making the opponent discard cards by sacking the spawn and then see where we go. Okay, so Kozilek's Return isn't very good here. Stone Rain's okay. I like Unholy Heat. It's just, I mean, it kills Frog, but that's it. Well, it can clear up Bowmaster tokens, I suppose. I kind of want a basic Mountain. I've seen some people playing basic Mountain just because it's good into the Magus. Don't want Soulless J there. What's our last card? Maybe one of Trinisphere? Yeah, we'll do the one of Trinisphere. Could consider Stone Rain. Not Magus. Yeah, I think that's okay. Okay, so this sounds really good. Turn to Mycospawn. Notably similar to the entire any deck that plays blue, we're going to be they put a Frog into the bin. Might be on a low land count. Yeah, they're going to have 4 consigns in after boarding. Now that we've drawn this, I'm going to just go and get a basic. Red. Because how this works with Harbinger is if we'd enchanted the Stomping Ground, Utopia Sprawl does specify enchant forest. So if they then go Harbinger, this ceases to be a forest and it falls off. Opponent goes to bottom and doesn't find a land, so that's pretty good for us. I'm just going to start Myco spawning. Just going to go and get Cavern of Souls. Yeah, opponent just decides to pack it in. They know what we're going to go and get there. The Cavern of Souls isn't like stock, but yeah, I really like it. That matchup is quite common, and as I say, every blue deck is running 4 consign in the board. Gonna mull it. Well, actually, we can look for something with Devourer. We are on the play. If we find a double land, we can turn 3. It's quite mid-range. Yeah, okay. Being on the play, Devourer with these fetch lands is a little awkward, but it's not too bad. All we're looking for really is a double land, and we've got quite a lot of looks at it by turn 2. We can look at the top 4 here. If we don't find it, we can surveil, potentially. Yep, there's Ugin's Lab, so we'll take that one. So need to remember to not fetch. Opponent plays a waste. Okay, so we're going to go... Do I just play another fetch? And then double fetch? No, I don't think so. I'm going to go Ugin's Labyrinth. And we're going to put the Devourer underneath. Given that the opponent's shown us a basic wastes, maybe fairly unlikely that they have any coloured permanents for us to... us to exile with the Devourer. Cavern of Souls on Eldrazi. Yeah, okay. So we'll just surveil here. Rumble. Yeah, I think we're in for Rumble. I think I'm going to fetch Shock because we need the red for Herigast. Just going to cast a Myco Spawn here. Just want to ramp some. We'll just go and get another. Just go and get a Temple. Now we get to kick Myco Spawn next turn. I don't know what the opponent's doing. They could be just cycling a Kozilek's command. Yep. Okay. I think they're playing Waste. Okay, so the opponent concedes. I don't really know what they were doing. Could consider Magus of the Moon in this one, just as an unexpected one. I think I'm going to cut the Kozilek's returns. We can certainly trim Devourer. I think let's just bring in Stone Rain for now and see. Actually, if they're playing Waste, it's probably a lower to the ground one. So maybe I just want to go minus. Maybe Kozilek's return is fine against things like Flesh Raker, which they're probably on. I think I'm actually just going to go... Yeah, I think that's probably fine. Try that. I just don't like the Devourers because they're just... If you have them in your opening hand, all they are is a 6/6. They do go under Labyrinth, and we have gone down a little bit. But we've still got 4, 8, 9 cards that go under Ugin's Labyrinth, so I think that's fine. Right, yeah, we like this hand. It's we have quite a lot of ramp. We get to go turn 1 Labyrinth into Talisman, which is obviously one of the best starts, and we can hold up Unholy Heat as well. Okay, opponent leads off with a Bajuka Bog. They exile Devourer and 2 lands. Okay, find another Labyrinth. Put an Emrakul under. Play this. Unholy Heat does kill quite a lot in their deck, just without Delirium, such as that. So yeah, we'll just kill that one. Okay. So do you want to hold up Kozilek's Return? Because I can go... We want to go Foothills. I can either Surveil and then enchant with this, which I think is what I'm going to do. I'll top that one. We'll make red. Yeah, I wanted to do that because we want to find some gas. See what the opponent does here. 4 mana. Could be a Microspawn. Yep. We get another Temple. We'll go Cavern on Eldrazi. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if I hold up red mana, I can... Oh, hold on. Let's do it with these two, but then we can't get Emrakul back this turn. I think we'd rather have Emrakul back. Then be able to hold up Kozilek's Return. We might even want to buy it back this turn. We got 2. Emrakul costs 11. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So not quite. Opponent has a Ghost Quarter, so it was, yeah, a good choice to keep Emrakul up here. This is some sort of Eldrazi. Sire of 7 Deaths is pretty good. Can't do too much about that. I don't think we want to buy back Emrakul just yet. Actually, I think I will, because we have another Ugin's Labyrinth as well. Okay, there's a Temple. So you have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No point in attacking with this. You just have to pass. Does this have Death Touch? No. So opponent could Ghost Quarter here. If they Ghost Quarter the Temple, we wouldn't have enough for Emrakul unless we find another thing to put under a Labyrinth. If they attack, I don't think we'll block at all. Okay, they find a Flesh Raker, which is pretty good. They've got 2 cards in hand. Hopefully it's not double Flesh Raker. Eldrazi Obligator is also pretty good. Are they going to pay the... They do pay that, okay. Don't think that, does that have haste? Yeah. Okay, so we get a 15. But we get this back, right? Yeah. So 3, that's 10. We're taking 15. So let's. Could go Kozilek's Return, which will kill this, but we don't. I think I have to. We could double. Oh, this has got trample anyway, so we'll go block here, block here, and then I might as well use the Kozilek's. Oh, I should have blocked here because we're going to kill this. That's stupid. This only actually kills. Oh, I wonder if I should. I forgot it kills Fleshraker, so I probably should have done this before. So now we're going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we take some damage. Go to 8. Go to 6 because this thing has first strike. We do get that back though, which helps. Another labyrinth. Oh, so we would have found it. So now we can go block here. We have 2 card types, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, we are dead. I wonder if I could have Kozilek's Return faster there. Okay, so maybe Kozilek's Return isn't where we want to be. Instead, we'll go, do you want Stone Rain or a load of Magus? I think I'm going to bring in a load of Magus. They are a little bit lower to the ground, but they do need a lot of colourless mana. Obviously we need colourless mana as well, but... Okay, gonna mulligan this one. This is okay. Well, is it though? There we go, Unholy Heat. We need to find... This doesn't actually make 2 mana. I'm going to mulligan this one again. This isn't brilliant either. But I think it's better than mulling again. We'll bottom the 2 commands. And go... Magus of the Moon stops this being a forest. I think we just do that. Hope to draw something. Do that for red mana. We could, if we draw a land, we could potentially Magus next turn. But yeah, obviously mulliganing that much is really rough. And they do have the basic wastes as well, which is pretty... that's awful. So you really need a land now. Utopia's Brawl falling off can does add a card type for Emrakul, which is obviously pretty good. We really need a land now. Okay, well that doesn't do anything. Well, it's kind of a land. More red, I guess. Gonna have to go for, don't know, Mycospawn or something next turn. Turns out we draw a little bit. Well, Thornal Seer is pretty good, although at least we have 2 of our pieces. The take one of these, probably the Chrysalis here. One of our best draws is, I guess Rumble would be really nice, or Temple. Yeah, Rumble, Temple, both good. Unholy Heat, not really at this point, although killing the Flesh Raker isn't nothing. Magus does nothing here. It's just a dead card because we can't play it because both of our sprawls fall off. Maybe I should have put that on the bottom, but we couldn't cast. Yeah, I probably should have kept the what's it called in that spot? Kozilek's Command. Okay, find Windswept Teeth. So let's go Chrysalis. Quite like a land here, to be fair. Make some Spawn. Play this and pass, and we can go Surveil. Surveil. Look, how much mana do we have now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we do have the magic 7 mana. They have a Sire under there. If this was a Stone Rain, I'd have been much happier. If we managed to take it to a game 3. Flesh Rake is so good. Another Obligator. Okay, they're gaining control of that. Eldrazi Obligator saw... I think it saw some play around when it first came out in Modern. It's usually a 1 or 2 of in the sideboard for a lot of decks, I think. Do we block here? How much are we taking? 3, 4, 5, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so we have to. I think I'm just gonna Surveil first. So we're drawing. Graveyard. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4. I only have 5 mana though. So I think we just block here. Yeah, not sure about this. I think, I don't know, the mulligan was harsh and I should have kept a different one on top probably, but then we're having to block here. I don't want to block with both because if it puts us down on mana. Next time we could potentially kick a Microspawn if we find one. And we're going to get to potentially have this Writhing Chrysalis, but... Okay. We have nothing in hand. Sanctum, so we go block here, potentially. Got 6 mana now, but we're gonna have to block this. So here we go, block here with the Spawn. And then block here, and then we can kill this. Okay. We shall concede to the Eldrazi line breaker. Probably, maybe I was meant to mulligan again. How would Herigast have done? Let's say they had nothing. Herigast would have been really good there. Draw 3. draw some good ones as well. But there we go. Yeah, I probably should have mulliganed to 4, but we're already on 5 on the play as well. Maybe we should have gone for something busting, just tried to high roll off the top. But there we go. We'll move on to round number 4. Right, on the draw here. Yeah. Good against the ranged decks. We can go turn 2 Kozilek's Command, turn 3 Micro Spawn. Again, would have preferred it on the play, but you always would in most formats in modern, in Magic. Remember, there used to be things like 8 rack that wanted to go second. Is there anything that punishes us for oh, I suppose I now put Sire of 7 Deaths underneath because we care about that less. Sire of 7 Deaths not great into Tron. Okay, well they don't have Tron on turn 3, which is something. They don't put that either, anything underneath this either. Which is obviously good for us. Okay, another Emrakul. I'm just going to play out the Cavern here. Because we get to go... We'll go Kozilek's Command on 1. And then we'll have next turn, if we draw a double land, we can Micro Spawn them. Thought-Knot Seer? Yes. Okay, so Thought-Knot Seer, they're going to take our Micro Spawn, but I am going to cast this, so we'll go Scryx draw and create some spawn. Talisman, I don't no, I don't think we're interested in that at the moment. We're much more interested in Chrysalis. So at least, yeah, I really like having access to both of these 4 mana spells that we're able to play early. Yeah, to the surprise of no one, they take the thing that's able to wasteland them. Draw another Kozilek's Command. So we can do that for 3. Does that let us Emrakul? I think I'd rather just get this Chrysalis down. Red. Oh, not white. Red, green. Are there any white Eldrazi? Oh yeah, things like Eldrazi Displacer. I mean, they are devoid, but they do require white mana. I wonder if I could have cast Emrakul if I'd done it. It would have put. Oh no, it wouldn't have put any extras. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, this is all fine. I think I'd rather exile the Thought-Knot Seer as well. That's a fantastic draw. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll do this. I'm going to fetch Shock because we might want to go. We might want to, if we find Herigast, we're going to want to counter cast that one. Cast with Kicker. We'll eat the Temple here. They might have Command, I suppose. Looks like they do. Could go and get Ghost Quarter. So what they do with their Scry. They go 1 top, 1 bottom, so they've drawn the one they want anyway. So what do we get? We could get Sanctum. We could. How much mana have we got? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think I'm just going to get another temple. Do I want to attack? Not really. As is mine. Do I play it here? Doesn't really ramp us. They go. Okay, they go for a map. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we're 1 short on Emrakul. So actually, I think I will just cast the Kozilek's command here. Scryax, draw, make some scions. So this is just neutral. Just put 2 counters on our Chrysalis as well. Opponent knows we've got at least 1 Emrakul. So they could go Kozilek's command, exile some stuff from our graveyard, which would be a little bit annoying because we wouldn't be able to get Emrakul down. So we'll go bottom. We will top a land because, yeah, it's just worth. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so land is Emrakul mana. I think Chrysalis is a 5/6 now, which is nice. So the opponent might be thinking of whether they want to just go Kolaghan's command, exile both of our Kolaghan's command. So we can't cast Emrakul. Let's turn off water yields in case we want to sack these if we go after these. So at least then it puts a counter here. They could how much mana have they got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they could get rid of our Writhing Chrysalis. They could go, yeah, exile Writhing Chrysalis, exile those, but we're then quite far ahead. We can also potentially just Sire next turn, can we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we could go for a Sire. Okay, the opponent is doing something here. Yeah, it looks like they're going for... Okay, so they do that, and they scry and draw. Okay, that makes sense. So that takes us off 2 types for Emrakul. I wonder if I meant to Sire here. Rumble would be a good draw. Maybe we should have anticipated that. Opponent goes top, bottom. Well, there's the Rumble. So let's go green. I think I'll just make the mana from this. If we find Herigast, we need double red, so yeah, we'll make mana here. Putting those into the... Yeah, okay, so that's just Emrakul this turn. Emrakul 2, 2. Might as well make her uncounterable. I don't think I actually want to use Kozilek's Return. Could do to get through more damage, but I think we'll leave that one. Because we get to keep our Myco Spawn around as well. Okay, opponent wisely fetches up using their map. I suppose we could have attacked them for 7 here. Well, I mean, we're going to attack anyway. Okay, they have Ugin, which is scary. So, but well, Ugin's not that scary actually because we don't run any coloured permanents. So, let's first thing first. Attack with Thought Not Seer, and then we'll block with Emrakul. Target opponent, that will be us, please. Draw a Sanctum, which is good. And then this. No, we're just not going to cast that. Do we want a Chalice? I guess it's Chalice on 1. Like they run maps and stuff. Do you even care? Just Chalice on 0. Chalice on 1 for us only stops the... I'm just going to Chalice on 1. It only stops our enchantments. So opponent's going to go Ugin. We don't get too much about that. Oh, I should have tapped the Talisman to deal damage. Okay, we don't know anything about their hand, but yeah, Emrakul is just enough. Okay, so we know what we're bringing in here. Kozilek's Return's bad. Devourer again is bad. And we want all of these cards. And then Ulamog's good. We love the Kozilek's commands. We love all of this. I think we want Ramp because we want to be able to turn 2 these. Osira of 7 Deaths isn't great. Got one more cut. Obviously that Malevolent Rumble that we top decked was amazing. What about Ulamog? I think Ulamog's actually... Well, no, Ulamog is just good enough. Well, Trimmer Herigast maybe. We are now quite low on cards for Labyrinth. But we're going a little bit slower. Okay, this is a sprawl, but we don't have another land. I think I'm going to mulligan it. We can do better. This is a lot better. This is turn 2 Stone Rain. Bottom an Emrakul. So we'll go turn 1. Okay, they go double map. Okay, so we'll go turn 1 Windswept Heath, pass. Gonna hold up the fetch land. Okay, they do the map. They could go get another Labyrinth, I suppose. They get Tower. So yeah, we're just gonna Commercial District. Temple, I'm gonna Graveyard for now. Got enough lands. Okay, so let's go Labyrinth. I'm gonna put Herigast underneath, and then with a Stone Rain here. Well, maybe I should have Stone Rain one of these, but we did get the Ugin there. Can we go? No, we can't go. Oh, I can't go this either because I've got the mana. Okay, so we'll go Rumble. See what we find. Maybe I should have Stone Rained a Tron piece, but oh, Ghost Quarter. We haven't played a land. Yeah, I was going to say Ghost Quarter. What did they search for? Okay, so they searched for the tower. They don't run any basics, so that's good for us. Yeah, given that they searched for the tower, we wanted to take that one. What are they doing with this? 3 mana. Okay. Cosmic's Command. Do we do the same to them? No, I don't think so. We'll just wait until end of turn. Big Kozilek's Command on X is 3. They play the Mine, 4 mana. There's a Khan. Okay, see what they go and get. Khan's obviously quite annoying. They could go and get Tormod's Crypt. Liquid Metal Coating. Okay. I don't think we'll have enough for Emrakul this turn, but we might do. Right, if we... What do we want to do with these? We could go Mages of the Moon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we're going to have enough for Emrakul, so actually I can just don't really want any of this stuff. So you go Sanctum. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so I'll just Emrakul them. Do we use the Sanctum? Colorless Creature. I don't think we do. Kind of just want to keep hold of the Sanctum of the land. Okay. Draw a land. So we can't actually do much with this. What does this do? Can we wasteland themselves? Yeah, so we can go, if we play the coating and then wasteland their power plant, but then they get to do the same to us. Just minus. Trouble is, what if they go and get Ensnaring Bridge? So I think we just actually minus. I'm just going to minus. Okay, and then, yep, I just pass the turn. Because if they just, they don't have anything much in hand. We don't really care about the Sire. Okay, Thought-Knot Seer, we don't really care about either. They're going to wasteland us once, and then we're just going to kill the Khan. I mean, they do get to eat our Herigast, which is a bit annoying, but I That does also stop us potentially casting Chrysalis this turn. But we do have Emrakul out. Yep. Another Chrysalis. Oh no, we can still cast Chrysalis. Okay. So let's go attack Khan. Maybe we're not meant to get... I think we are meant to kill Khan because, yeah, if they just go and get Bridge. So we can go Sanctum, this, and then Chrysalis. Make some spawn. Pass the turn. See what the opponent can do. I think they've still got a Tron land hand. Oh, they have Sire of 7 Deaths. They could do that. Oh, so they have Kozilek's command here. Sprawl. I think I'm just attacking with everything. Oh, I should have played the Chrysalis first. That was stupid because then we would have got counters on the Chrysalis. Yeah, I should have played Chrysalis and then attacked. Okay, doesn't matter. Just gonna play this. Okay. Have a good board. What could they find? Like their own Emrakul. We don't like it's good, but they do get to scry 5 here. I guess Khan into Bridge. How do we beat? Oh, don't think we have anything that kills Bridge. They go 5 on the bottom. Oh yeah, we knew they had Forest as well. Hopefully this is just Sire. I think we're still good in Sire. Okay, they do find Khan. Yeah, there's a snaring bridge. We can attack with the Chrysalis. Okay, we can't now. How can we beat an ensnaring bridge? I guess we can cast another Emrakul. They get to turn stuff off with coating now, though. Microspawn. Can't actually cast that one. I should have done this, although they turned off a land anyway. Okay. So I was correct to be wary about ensnaring bridge. Did I keep Ulamog in? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 mana. We're a bit short. If this is kicked Microspawn, I think we just concede. Do we have anything? I don't think we're even playing. Not even playing Beseiju. Cavern. Exile their tower. 1, 2. Yeah. And then I'll search my library more than is what I want to do more than anything else. That's these are quite large now. We'll see. Yeah, I'll search my library and see if we can ever do anything against this ensnaring bridge. We'll eat the tower. So you don't run Besiju. Stone Rain's no good. Yeah, we haven't got much. The only thing we've got is something like Ulamog or another Emrakul. I think I'll just grab a temple. It's not really going to matter here. Got 5 card types. So 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're a long way off, and they're wastelanding us every turn. I think I'm just going to concede for life equity. Like, there's a small chance, but with them just doing that every time. Okay, opponent chose us a Stone Brain in the last minutes there. I wonder if I want the Unholy Heats. They are on Thought Not Seer. I could see Unholy Heat. Maybe trim Chrysalis, trim another Herigast for a couple of Unholy Heats. Just to kill Khan. This hand is no good. This hand is better. We'll keep it bottom this. Yeah, I think so. So we'll go turn 1. Heath go, then we'll surveil. Next turn, I suppose we. No, it's fine. Okay. Grab a commercial district. Graveyard that one. Emrakul. So we could go Labyrinth, Emrakul, Talisman. No, that doesn't do anything. So let's go this. Talisman. So next turn we can actually kick a Myco Spawn, which is obviously really good on the play against Tron. They do have turn 3 Tron, but fortunately we have the correct spells to ruin the opponent's day. Gonna put an Emrakul underneath. Ulamog's obviously a really good draw. But this is, yeah, just going Myco Spawn into Myco Spawn here. Go and get another mine. So we'll go and grab. Could get Ghost Quarter. Just gonna get a temple, I think. 2, 4, 6, 8. If we find another temple here, we can Ulamog. Not quite. Next turn though. What did we exile already? A mine, so we'll hit the mine again. Myco Spawn's a bit silly. I'm just going to get a Ghost Quarter now. No, I'll grab Sanctum actually. Play the Labyrinth. No. So I could have put Ulamog under there. If they'd had a land, I probably would have done to save it from Thought Not Seer. 1, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, so we could just Ulamog them here. which will probably just lead to a concession. Because we had to block both their lands. Yeah, that was just nuts. Like, and on the play against Tron, and you just get to go turn 3, kick Microspawn, turn 4, kick Microspawn, turn 5, Ulamog. We couldn't have sculpted our hand any better there. So we're 3-1. Let's play the 5th and final round. Right, on the draw here, this hand is we can go labyrinth this, but that's just a bit slow. If we had a green mana to go with this, I'd be happy to keep, but yeah, this is better. I want to keep the Heath. Let's put the Stomping Ground back. Put the Forest back. We usually want double red, and I probably want Surveil on turn 1 here. We could play Ugin's Labyrinth on turn 1. If we, looking to draw something else with. If we draw colorless, like a temple double land, then fine. But let's do this here. We'll see what the opponent does, because if they go load of creatures, I can potentially Kozilek's Return next turn. Foundry. Okay, not sure what's going on here. Oh, no, don't know. Okay, they do go creature. We'd love to see them play another creature. Okay, Bolt Wave. So it looks like it's some sort of burn deck. We get a 17. They don't find Delirium, which is obviously ideal. Hopefully they don't have Bauble. Okay, no Bauble. We take 3. And yep, so we'll go Surveil, and then we'll just don't want that one. Labyrinth, put Emrakul underneath, and just cast. I'm doing this at sorcery speed, obviously, because if they have instants, they can start growing these. I can't think of much. Like, they could have been sitting on a mutagenic growth, but I think against a Windswept Heath, they probably would have just played it. Next turn, don't know, we've got a few options. Depends what they do a little bit. Barbarian Ring is an interesting one, so I always thought this was just face, but it can go at any target. Bolt Wave down to 10. Okay. We have 2 cards in hand. We're essentially at 8 though because of the Barbarian Ring. We need to find... Okay, we're at 7. They have 1 card in hand. Sprawl is interesting. What do we want to do? I think I'm just going to Rumble. See what we find. Find a temple, which I'm going to take. Then we'll play the temple, and then we can cast Kozilek's Return Command as well. So Scryx draw, make some stuff.
do this now so we can use the mana we had floating. This will put, we'll have 6 card types in the graveyard. Bottom both of those. Okay, so we do have to buy Emrakul back next turn. So this land is gone, but then we'll have 2, 4, 6, 7, which is just enough. Hopefully the opponent can't kill us. I don't think there's many ways they can. We don't know what they're playing. Okay, Arid Mesa. So yeah, we are going to get to Emrakul them, I think. Unless they kill a spawn. They do know we have the temple. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 7. Yeah, okay, so return this. They should surveil and sack Barbarian Ring, really. See what they've got in hand. Could just be a land. It's not amazing against burn. Obviously it's pretty good. Turn 4, Emrakul, Promised End. But we haven't got lethal next turn, and we are only 2 burn spells away from just dying. Got something in hand. Okay, Boros Charm. So we're going to 1 here. Not too hopeful. They're going to go fetch Barbarian Ring S. No, okay, we'll just pass the turn. Assuming they remember the ring. Can't imagine they won't here. Well, they did forget it. Target player. Okay, fortunately, that I thought this was the target opponent. Bolt Wave would have been lethal. So we'll spike them. Deal them 2 damage. Wonder if they have a Surveil land. This does also make Emrakul lethal. They do have an Elegant Parlor. Oh, they're on the Incinerator build. Okay, so I'm going to just get Elegant Parlor. Surveil. Hopefully well, we'll graveyard that one and hope for the best. If we were at 1 more point of life, I would be a lot happier. Did the best we could there on turn 4. Dead to any burn spell. They're not slamming it. I think they just forgot about the Barbarian Ring. Could obviously still die, but no. Would it have made a difference? So potentially, yeah, because we put them down to 11. They'd be at 13, which is still enough for Emrakul, actually. So yeah, it wouldn't have made much difference. But Trinisphere seems correct. The Kozilek's return were good there, I think. Ulamog's not great. I like the fast Herigast, I think. We like all the ramp because we need to go as quickly as we can. Cosmic's Return isn't amazing, actually. I've cut some of those and bring in a spot removal instead. Is that just what we want to be doing? Yeah. I could see cutting a Herigast for an Unholy Heat, but I think this is fine. See how that goes. Right, yeah, this is turn 2 Trinisphere, so we'll go ahead and keep this one. Because we can go, yeah, Forest Sprawl. Yeah, Forest Sprawl on red, turn 2 Cavern Trinisphere, and start going with Microspawn, see what happens. See, yeah, that's what they do. Like if their best start is a creature, so they can keep attacking through a Trinisphere. They don't have an untapped land. We find another Trinisphere, not great in pairs. Go red here. Notably, this is as long as it's untapped. That very rarely matters, but it can do. Like I've certainly iced one of these before, I think. Seal of Fire. Okay. So these Seal of Fires. So that's for the Incinerator next turn. I think Trinisphere will help around that. Because I think the Incinerator where it costs 1 less for each damage your opponent's taken, which is why they've been stacking these up. So they can deal 4, and then Incinerator costs maybe 2, but they'd have to pay at least 3. This coming turn, we're going to go Ghost Quarter, Microspawn, get Temple, maybe? They, of course, may not have the third land. They do have a third land. Three mana. Okay, skewer the critics. Yes, let's go Ghost Quarter. I'm going to cast the Microspawn. As to what we go and get, could get Temple. I kind of just want to get District, honestly. We need to find some more gas. Graveyard that one. Yeah, we'd love to draw Herigast. Emrakul's not great here. Opponent surveils. Yeah, Herigast would be good. Any more of the 4 mana Eldrazi would be good. Opponent puts Rift Bolt away. 3 mana. 3 mana Skewer. Okay, we don't mind that one. So they do have 6 damage sat. Okay, Chrysalis is nice. Wonder if whether I'm meant to use this Ghost Quarter. Yeah. Ghost Quarter. We could either Ghost Quarter the ring, or we could Ghost Quarter the arena. I guess they're just going to... No, they're not going to struggle that much to get a thing in here. I think I am just going to... What did they do with their Elegant Parlor? They put a bolt into the graveyard. I think I'm just going to sacrifice this to hit the ring. I haven't played a land yet. I could have hit the Elegant Parlor, or I could see arguments for the... Maybe we did play a land. Is it this one? I don't know, actually. Usually they say newly controlled, but... Okay, so we have quite a lot of power on the field now. Sunbait Canyon. Okay, Lava Spike. They have 4 more, but we're doing all right here. Talisman, that costs 3. I guess we might. I kind of want to sacrifice these. Just get some damage across. Play the Trinisphere. And then attack for 7. They could like double Seal of Fire this. I think that's probably a losing battle. I guess something like draw Incinerator, Seal of Fire you, Soul of Fire you, a Green of Glory. The Incinerator is pretty good. We would really like to draw Herigast, Sire of 7 Deaths, Malevolent Rumble, anything like that. Okay, well, I've drawn something then. We get a 9. We get a 7 from a Seal of Fire. They've got 2 cards in hand. I can't remember what the other text on Chandra's Incinerator is. Hope they haven't got like Sunspine links or something like that. Okay, Skewer. Okay, I think the opponent was wondering whether Skewer works with Spectacle, but it doesn't because it is a cast. Okay, we get a 2 here. So we are dead to quite a lot of stuff. Okay, fine. That's just lethal because we can go this. And then, yeah, the tokens that this makes pump up the Chrysalis. I guess they could Seal of Fire, kill Mycospawn. Seal of Fire, Barbarian Ring, kill Mycospawn. But then they haven't got any. They haven't got any damage for us, so make some mana here. Only make as much as we need. That's right, isn't it? That's 8. So they can go kill this, yeah. So they could have gone Seal of Fire, Barbarian Ring, kill our Mycospawn, but yeah, they felt really good. I'm not sure about the Magus of the Moon. I guess into some of the Urza Saga decks might really come up, but might look at taking out at least one of those. But yeah, everything else felt really, really good. I quite like the Ulamog. Yeah, so happy with that. I really like the 8 4 mana Eldrazi. So yeah, we're happy with the 4-1. I'll see you again next time. Cheers.